Hello, I'm on the North Cornwall coast today. I haven't been doing a video for a while, a mixture of work and bad weather. But look at this for a start to 2017. Beautiful. I'm at Tintagel Head, and that's Tintagel Castle, or the remains of it. And look at the waves here crashing off the rocks. It's awesome, isn't it? So, as well as hills and mountains, I'm a big fan of coastal path walks as well. And I'm going to be taking the southwest coast path, North Cornwall coast, down to Trebarwith, which is like a sort of cove which has got really cool rock formations and wave patterns and stuff. So that's the path there. I'm going to head in that direction. Just a bit of orientation. That's Port Isaac down there from the Doc Martin series, and at the end there, that's where the Camel Estuary comes out towards Polzeath and places like that. So that's the plan. So quick pan around here. Start point from Tintagel village up to this church here, which is, I think, St Andrew's. That's the church, and that's really the start point of this viewpoint, and then down along the coast path going in a southerly direction. So we'll see in a bit. Really clear today. See right out into the ocean, right out into the Atlantic, North Cornwall coast. And that pyramid shaped thing over there, that's opposite Trebarwith beach, so we're not going a massive distance, but it should be quite pleasant. And that's like a funny sort of rock that goes, sort of juts out in the middle of the sea, and it's got this beautiful gorse here with these yellow flowerings come out. It's really nice in the sun. So the Trebarwith's like a kind of, when the tide's out, it's a huge sandy beach and it's really good for surfing, but when the tide's in there's no sand whatsoever, and it's just a sort of funnel of water into some rock formation, which is quite cool actually. You get some good sort of wave patterns and stuff. So some sort of old buildings and things along here which are quite pretty, bit of old slate. So yeah, couldn't pick a better day really. Well, I've progressed on a bit, and this is awesome. I think this is called Glebe Cliff or something like that. Look at this. It's brilliant, isn't it? Look at these waterfalls here coming off the cliff face. I love this, it's so relaxing. It's really different to doing a mountain or a hill. It's just still quite tiring because you're going up and down cliffs and everything, but it's just really there's something relaxing about it, watching the sun reflect off the water and watch the seabirds flying and the fresh air. It's really one of my favourite things. Make a nice chilled afternoon hopefully. But that's an awesome cliff face. I mean, imagine trying to rock climb that. God. Like a black granite it looks like. And there's some, looks like some an old castle buildings here. A lot of slate, so be careful not to slip down there. It's really cool. With my stepdad Mike today, so it's nice to have a bit of company. It's yeah, really enjoyable afternoon. I love walking on the narrow coast paths here where it just falls away all on one side. It's really cool. It gives like a good feeling of exposure, which I like. It's good. Makes you sort of feel alive for a bit. Beautiful sunshine. It's a horrible rain all morning. It's nice to have a bit of break in the weather. Right, so we've got to get around this headland and then hopefully some views will open up in a bit. In terms of feeling free, God, look at this. Vast, isn't it? Brilliant cliff formations. And you can see why it's so popular with surfing here. Look at these waves, brilliant for it. So we've got to climb up onto the top of that cliff, go along the cliff face, and then that's the destination there. That's the Port William pub in Trebarwith, which is the beach down there. So that's the plan. See you in a bit. Just a view there of the surf. Brilliant view. That's a really, really good good aspect, actually, watching those waves come into the bay. It's really cool, man. With all this gorse, it's really pretty. Yeah, having a really good day. So relaxing. So different as well. I haven't done this sort of thing for ages, and I promised for a while actually to do a coastal path walk again, because I know they're quite sort of popular with viewers, and yeah, this is well recommended, this one. You know, it's quite short, but it's got really nice sort of rewarding views. Right, gonna press on. Some impressive cliffs. There's something man-made there. I don't know if that's tin mine related, not sure. It is quite impressive feat to start constructing on the edge of a sheer cliff. Good view of the waves as well. Let's see what's down here. Very nice. If you like good cliffs and rock formations, check this out. I won't go too near the edge, but it's a bit like Cheddar Gorge. These rock formations are amazing. That's some of the best I've seen on the coast path. I think this has got to be a really good stretch to do. Almost looks like the Western Isles, doesn't it, or something from Scotland. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Just a view from the other side. Right. So that headland in the distance is the other side of Trebarwith. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the edge of that on our side. We might drop down and have a pint in the pub, or we might just sort of take in the view and get back, sort of depending on time really. But yeah, Port William, really nice pub down in Trebarwith. So got a nice sort of balcony that overlooks all the beach and the sort of you watch the sit and have a beer while you watch the waves sort of crashing on the rocks and stuff. It's really good. So yeah, I'll show you that when we get there. Good stuff. So Port William there, so we made it. We decided not to, we're going to avoid alcohol, so we're not going for a beer, but we're going to just get down to that bit there and have a little view into Trebarwith Bay, and then head back along the same route. You can do a circular walk, but you end up walking back along sort of single track lanes with cars going past you all the time, and you know, it's just so much nicer just to stay on the flat. Best thing to do really is to do a long stretch of coast path and book hotels along the way, or park two cars and, you know, do just a big stretch and drive back. Not doing that today. Really good surf. Right, see you in a sec. Right, we made it. That's the little hamlet of Trebarwith. There's a little surf school down there, a couple of sort of beach art galleries, a few old cottages and a really nice pub which is just there. Port William. Give you one last panorama. Brings the walk to an end really. Some more rocks there. And it's quite cool, this pyramid shaped rock here. Just jutting out. So I'm going to see if I can try and get another one in before I finish this little break, but we'll see how the weather does. That's where we come from, up the top there, just having a little sit and taking in the view. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and this is definitely well recommended, this one. For dramatic North Cornwall sort of pole-dark country cliff-top walking, it's really, really good. Pick a nice day and come and do it, it's really, really nice. Great, see you next time.